Hey guys, me Dave. It's 11/6, 2020, Friday night. Friday. It's about 1 p.m. So I thought I'd do a video because you know what happened to me last night. These guys. Okay, they can do so many things with these weapons. Can they mimic illnesses? Can they mimic viruses? It's possible they could do some of that stuff to a certain point where you're questioning what's happening. Okay, so after I made my video last night, I told you guys I felt a little ill, a little sick. My muscles were aching and I just felt icky, last night. So I shortly after that I tried staying up a little bit. I tried staying up till 11, and I had a hard time staying up till 11. I was so tired, so beat, sleep deprived, because I'm not getting that much sleep during the night. Okay, so last night my muscles were aching. There was other things. Loose stools. I'm sure you don't want to hear about that, but ball movements. I had symptoms, and then I went to bed. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I had so many symptoms. My muscles were aching. I had a super sore throat. I could barely swallow this morning at 3:30 in the morning. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. So I had all these symptoms, and like I said, go to the bathroom and not good there. And so I had all these symptoms, plugged up nose, sore throat, achy muscles, bathroom problems, had all these symptoms. Tightness in the chest. I had a little bit of tightness in my chest, like where it was hard to breathe a little bit. It's still kind of like that. I still have a sore throat. It's just not as bad. I mean, it's not as bad, but it's still there. It's still there. So I thought I got COVID, So I'm kind of freaking out this morning. And I tried going back to bed for a while until about 6. I got up at 6, fed the dogs and all that stuff. Felt crappy, just super crappy. And so I felt really bad, just sick. And my throat was killing me and all this stuff. It feels a little bit better now, but I'm still achy. A little tightness in the chest a little bit. I mean, you can feel it. It hurts right here in the chest. And my nose was plugged up. That's a little bit cleared up now. And stuff. I have a little bit of a cough. Well, you can tell in my videos I cough. That's not a gang stalker cough. That's a real cough. And stuff. So, I got all these symptoms. So I'm freaking out a little bit because I don't know if it's them or if I'm getting sick. If I got COVID. So I hopped online. I was looking at test sites. Where's the test sites? Do you need, you got to have a doctor referral to go. So at 6 in the morning, I hopped on the hospital website and I did I don't know what it's called, e-appointment or something. E-scan, I don't know, something like that. I can't remember what it's called. And I filled out a bunch of questions about COVID and all this stuff. And then a doctor looked over it, and then they sent me an email, and they're like, you better go up there and get tested today. So that was about, I don't know, I didn't read the email till about 9 o'clock because I was late, it was probably about 8 o'clock. I don't know, 8:30. Laid down for a while, and then I read the email and all this stuff. It said, go up there, give them 60 minutes, give them an hour to receive your information, the referral, and then go up there and get a test done. So I had to wait an hour. I waited until 10 o'clock. So I was up there, oh my God, the line was huge. It was huge. So I was waiting in line for an hour and a half in my car. It was a drive-through service or whatever. So I was waiting in my car for an hour and a half. And then some chick was in front of me. And she was dancing around and listening to her music. I don't know. She acted like a perp. Was she a perp? It could have been. And then her car wouldn't start. Her car would not start. So I had to knock over one of those barrels and go around her. I went around her. And then her car started after a while. So then I let her get back in place. I let her get in front of me and get her spot back, But she was dancing and no worries in the world. There was 3 of them in the car and all this stuff. None of them wearing masks. Nothing. Come on. Is she a perp or what? Getting paid, I don't know, $50, $75 or something? So, so I had to go around her and all this stuff. And then I gave her a spot back once she got her car started. And stuff. And then there was another lady there, another lady in a red Rogue or whatever. And she, people would move up and she'd just sit there. She was just sitting there. She wouldn't move up with the other cars. So that one girl went around her. I went around her. And they had some words. Was it street theater? I don't know. I don't know. It's possible. They find people everywhere to be around you, to do street theater and all. So they had a little street theater thing going on there, yelling at each other and all this stuff. And people were making faces like, oh my God, what's going on? And all this stuff. Was it real? I don't know. It could have been real. Were they really arguing? I don't know. It could have been. So, I went to get my driver's license. They had a bunch of perps in line. One in front of me, one in back of me. They know how to do it. How do they do it? I don't know. I guess they find these people beforehand. They have access to everyone apparently. So like this girl, I don't know if she got a real COVID test or not. She had 2 friends with her. And none of them were masks and all this stuff. Did she really get a test? I don't know. Or was she just there acting stupid? I don't know. Trying to get my attention. She had her little stereo booming a little bit, and she was dancing and all this stuff for attention. So was she probably trying to get my attention? Come on. They find them. She was right in front of me. So they got these people all over the place. But so anyway, I went up there. I was waiting an hour and a half in line, and I finally got a test. I went up there. I was up there by 10. I didn't get out of there till 11:30. And then they stick the thing up your nose, and they give you a tissue. They're like, here's to wipe. Because your eyes water afterwards. So. And she's like, I just put it up there for 5 seconds. That's it. So she puts it up there, up your nose, and she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes it out. But it's a horrible thing. That's a horrible test. It's horrible. Get a thing, up there, getting that, it's like a Q-tip, long Q-tip up your nose. So that's what happened today. I feel a little bit better now. I still feel like crap. I still feel like crap. But on the overnight last night, oh my God, I was really sick. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get tested. My nephew got tested. I told you that. I told you that he got tested. Well, his results came back negative. He just has like a cold or something. Mine's a little more serious. I could feel it in my chest. I had a little bit of a hard time breathing, and I gotta be careful because I've had a heart attack. And I'm on medications for that, so I have to be really careful. And stuff. It's just crazy. So anyway, I just thought I would do a little video and talk about that because that's what I went through today and last night, it was miserable. So now I'm in isolation. I gotta be in isolation. Well, they said it would take a few days, so it could be Sunday or Monday. And I was supposed to take Tanner to the vet on Monday. I had to cancel that. I'm like, I can't go. I'm kind of in isolation right now. And I live with a family member, so it's going to be challenging. She doesn't have any symptoms, but she could be a carrier, because I don't know how else I could, if I do have this, which I'll find out Sunday or Monday. There's no other person that could have gave me this, because I don't go anywhere. I go over to the liquor store and get rum, and I get tobacco every couple weeks. I buy a big thing of tobacco. It lasts me 2 weeks. I buy a thing of rum, and it lasts me a week. So I'm not running all over the place. I'm not running to the stores. I'm not going in anywhere. I'm at home. I take Tanner to the park, which is outside. We don't go by anybody. We stay, we just go by ourselves and all that stuff. And I started to get a little sick last night, yesterday evening. My relative wanted to go for a ride. So we went for a ride. She's like, I want to stop and get some gas. Will you pump gas? I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll pump gas. So we went to this gas station, and it was a Filipino gas station, and nothing. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. Nothing against anybody, but I didn't get sick until after we left, which would mean she would have it too, but she doesn't have any symptoms. So I don't know if she's a carrier. I don't know what's going on. We'll just have to see what happens on Sunday or Monday. If I do have it, then she's gonna have to leave work and be quarantined and get tested, and everyone she works with is gonna have to get tested and all this stuff. It's gonna be a big hassle. She has enough sick time. She could take a month off, no problem. She has enough sick time for that. But it's crazy. So that's what's going on with me, man. Oh man, it's been crazy. So I feel a little bit better. I gotta try to take a nap, because I still feel like crap. I'm really tired. I'm beat. I'm run down. My body's run down. I think I'm gonna have some chicken broth. I don't know why, but chicken broth helps for me. If I get the flu and I eat chicken soup, Campbell's chicken soup, or if I make chicken broth and drink it, I swear to God, that stuff works wonders for my body. I don't know why, but it works for me. It really does. So, anyway, I just thought I would share my little experience. I'll probably do a video later on tonight, but I gotta try to lay down here and take a nap, but I don't know if they're gonna let me. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.